All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasu Seti, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions. On YouTube, you already know what is Black Divinity, Black Power. If that's your frequency, you should most definitely subscribe, become a member. We got membership links right down in the video description. In the chat, all you had to do is just click it. That's all you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. Let me clean this off. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's better. That's right. That's the general got a new teachable website up there, family. Gonna have some dynamic courses, programs up there, certificate programs and courses. You're gonna most definitely want to be down. You're dealing with the sage of the age, and man, this is gonna be one hell of a course and program on and it's gonna be many. But these is going to be extensive programs for beginners, intermediates, and even master levels. You feel what I'm saying? And so guarantee you're going to want to be connected to my teachable first program up, certificate program, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive Black manhood for the brothers. This is a dynamic program. If you need structure, you need guidance from, from a brother who been doing this for over, 30, 25 years, 25, 30 years. You feel what I'm saying? I know what the problems is. I know what the answers is. I can help you get where you want to be. You see, success is the key. And so get over there and check out that program. We also got a round table for that program. Man, it's all powerful. I want you to check it out, family, and get with me because you ain't going to want to miss it. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. Check it out. Get the discount, shop and save, and shop. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. There is not another website on the planet that could compare or compete. You should become a member today. Everybody knows Seti got the poppin'est page on Patreon by far. We got a dynamic series coming up, the Cult of Saturn. And man, it's an 8-part series. There's nothing like it. You're going to have a cult. Even the master's going to be trying to creep in if they think they're a master. Going to try to creep in and look at and check out the real master. You see what I'm saying? So do not miss this series. Get over there and become a patron today. All the family that donate, I thank you. I thank you, and I really appreciate you. And those that want to donate, the link is right there on the screen, in the chat, in the video description. Click it, donate. And I thank you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, I had to redo this because somehow, YouTube was upset at me because either I used too much of the original video, which I think I did. I used too much of the video, but I just wanted the people to see what it is. But you could clearly go up there and you can watch the ritual yourself. Be careful. You understand what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, you got overt and you got covert. Okay? You got overt and you got covert. The overt, they put out some things. You could at least go behind them and do some goddamn research. But don't think that there's no covert rituals going on all the time. And shit you don't even think it would be there. You see? So you got to understand that even cartoon, goddamn, shit for shit for children, little honest shit. See, that's the way they get in. You see, that's when when your guards is down. You see, a Saturday Night Live it is what it is. They flat out with their shit. It's Saturday night, Saturn's night. They out there, they called, and you have to be careful now, most definitely. But you can go behind them and see what it is that they dealing with and what kind of motherfucker, and most of the time when they do it like that, they don't care. They on some Alex the Crowley shit. You know what I'm saying? He was a wicked motherfucker, and he wore his shit on his sleeve. He wore his shit on his sleeve. It's the ones that's hiding, that put the shit all in things you don't even know it's there. And so you got to understand that's how it is. That's why you have to have supreme knowledge and wisdom to know all that shit. So when you see it, you can defend against it. You can defend against it. But I heard some names that were called out. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to look this shit up and I'm going to see who it is. And like I say, how it's no coincidence. Because, the demon, which was, and they got a lot of demons that deal with, children and shit. They got a lot of demons, and I never seen such, but I'm gonna tell you where that came from, because of course they didn't have the medical, and they physical makeup, being what it is, and losing a lot of children and shit. In childbirth and all of that, and being out there in that ice and shit. I read their stories and shit. A lot of them demons, in the winter, they got a lot of demons just very similar, like Frau Percher. You see, Frau Percher, they call her the disemboweler, and they come around that winter time because in the winter, that's where the weak die. You know what I'm saying? If you in them Arctic regions and shit, I don't give a fuck. Animal, man, tree, it don't make no difference. Once that ice and that cold, the weak die. You see, and I did the research, and it was, in that Arctic cold shit, a lot of children died, a lot of elders died, and they couldn't face that cold. You could have goddamn fireplaces and shit, and that cold was still, it couldn't, compare to what was coming through that goddamn door, a lot of times and shit. And so, that's where, you had Frau Percher, then you had Krampus. You had Krampus coming and to get the children, but that's really when I did the research. It's an occult way of showing that the cold is symbolic of the demon. The cold is the demon. The spirit of the demon is the cold that's coming to snatch. And so that's where they created all. And so that's where they, and then, they got a lot of time to abandonment and shit. They abandon their children and shit. That's where you get the Remulus and Romulus and shit. They were abandoned. Tarzan, abandoned. You see, it's always some abandonment, where their parents are, abandon the children, and then, it's a lot of sick shit that go on. So, but that come out of that culture. We don't have no goddamn demon. We have nothing but goddesses that venerate childbirth and, longevity. I ain't never seen no deity in African religiosity on that level. You see, I ain't never seen no goddess, no god that take children. Okay, now how odd is it? Let's connect the dots. Let's connect the dots, because we just got through dealing with Saturn. Saturday Night Live, Saturn Night Live. You see, and you know that one aspect of Saturn is Kronos, who eats his damn children. Well, I mean, come on now. Let's make this shit make sense. Let's make this so Kronos is that same, and so he even there. You see, but there's levels to this shit because the children could be looked at again like artists on a record label and shit and this, that, and the third, where they eat the product and shit. They eat the artists, they eat them, meaning when they no longer providing and shit, they get rid of them. That's what that means a lot of times. But this one right here is clearly children. But this is their own, and so for a motherfucker to come in there and just think, it wasn't even no children involved in the skit. And for them to come in there, and I know it's friendlies, I know it's about ice cream, but it really had nothing to do with that. You feel me? And I heard another demon, that was, what's his name? Pazuzu. That's come out that exorcist shit. I heard that was on that exorcist shit. That come out of the Sumerian, pantheon or somewhere up in there. But and so yeah, this is wild that that they would put this shit on TV. But that they would put this, but this ain't the first time. And she most definitely, Lady Gaga she's most definitely a witch. Her resume in dealing with that, and it's a lot of them. They clearly got many skits on Saturday Night Live, which is a demonic entity. I mean, that's demonic, in any which way it go. As a matter of fact, well, which one is that? Is that Saturday Night Live? Wait a minute. Because at first, was that Saturday Night Live that was, no, that wasn't Saturday Night Live. They still a demonic entity, but it was one that started off in a Freemason lodge. Yeah, they started off in a goddamn and they didn't even, it was an old Freemason. It still had the regalia on the motherfucker. And they were, they was broadcasting out that motherfucker. But, Saturday Night Live is wicked. That's just all it is to it. Don't nobody go there unless they really ready to deal with some outlandish shit. Outlandish shit. And like I say, if you take an oath to Saturn, you're going to take the oath. That's a fact. You ain't going nowhere in the music business, Hollywood, politics. You're not going nowhere until you take an oath. You're not going nowhere. They're just facts. And so, they're just like initiation into the fraternity, sorority. They showing you on a collegiate level how all these institutions, whatever level of society you dealing with, they do it the same way. So you not in there unless you done been initiated. And a lot of times it is a humiliation ritual. You done did something to goddamn humiliate yourself one way or another. And each time they keep, and once they know you a flunky motherfucker, they might keep putting you through a humiliation ritual. Each time, every time is a humiliation ritual to go to the next level. And then you get to questioning whether you even want to go to the next motherfucking level. And that's when a lot of them say, fuck it, I can't take this shit no more. I can't take this shit no more. I want to get out. I don't want to be a part of this. And see, that's where the Kronos come in there. You ain't about, because you've been privy to certain information. And they're not gonna let you get away. They're gonna get your ass out the way. They're gonna throw a charge on you. They're gonna blackball you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna blackball you out the industry, or try to do it, make it hard as hell on you to be able to work your craft and shit, this, that, and the third. This is what you dealing with. This is what you do. Eat them. That's what the Kronos, the crown. The crown. And when you watch a lot of them Greco-Roman deities, it's just is always war with the generations between the, not only did people talk about it, not only did Kronos eat his children, shit, he castrated his father. You know what I'm saying? So it show you they'll do anything for power. So anytime you get to, you rise up on them, they most definitely gonna want to get you out the way. And they not gonna have no damn no second thoughts. They're not gonna have no second thoughts about it or nothing. You see what I'm saying? So you could just get over that. And when you think about some of the shit that's in the Talmud, what's in the Talmud and that Kabbalah, Saturnian holy books, unholy books. You see what I'm saying? Those are the Bibles of the Saturn philosophy. When you talk about Talmud and they talk about the Goyim, anybody that's non-Jewish, Goyim, soulless, they could do anything they want to. Man, I seen motherfuckers, it's right there. This is not something, and they act like they don't see it. When people get to talking about it, a lot of people know about it. But because, it's been taboo to really say something about, the Jewish community, because you get striked, you and this, that, and the third. You could be, taken off of the internet. You could be, you could be dismissed from your position or this, that. A lot of people keep it hush, hush, even though you can get a Talmud, go buy one and get all the references and go to all the references on what they say. And the shit is shocking as hell. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, goddamn it, they could take from a Goyim. It don't make no difference. You're Goyim. You don't have a soul. You're cattle. That means it's said in the Talmud that they could take anything from you and it's against the law to give it back. Yeah, and give it back. They got Diddy. He ain't going nowhere. Diddy got one way or another. Even if he come up out that motherfucker, they got him. He gonna do the bidding. You understand what he gonna do that goddamn bidding. There's no way out of that. He in too deep. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what it looked like, they got him. You know what I'm saying? So but this, they could take from you and it's against the law to give it back. Yeah, he did. He did. He the same thing. Diddy ain't nothing but Clyde Davis. And he weaker. All the shit that he done, nigga, he weaker. That's why they call Clyde Davis' name. They called the motherfucker Lucian Grange. His name was on the docket. His name was on the docket too. Lucian Grange, I believe Clyde Davis' name and shit. All of their names was being thrown around, but they got more weight. You see what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers tied into the Saturnian elite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This Lee White say, hell to Zionist news. I love them. Yeah, going over there, then, Lee. What you doing over? This ain't that. You going over there, Lee. Going over there to the Zionists. Going over there. Yeah, head over there immediately. Yeah. Get your ass on over there. What you waiting on? Yeah, Griffin Records, all of that. All of that. When you see that Saturn, that's the star, that's the star of the Jew. That's the star of the Jew. That's what it is. Now they don't own Saturn, but that's what it is. You see, they don't, because Saturn is set. So that's really what it is. And matter of fact, I'm going to deal with that. That's going to be one of, when I deal with the call of Saturn, yeah, we can learn from, ain't no doubt. Lee, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about it. You can learn from them. And that's true. Me saying what I learned out the Talmud. Once you learn how they operate, yes, indeed, you can learn something from. How they crushing our ass and how they controlling this world and been doing it. And they metamorphosize. Because when you talk about Saturn, the temple of Saturn is where they held the treasury. This is the banking system of the day. The Rothschilds is the banking system. That order is the cult of Saturn. They've been that, and it's the same as the Knights Templar. It's the Rothschilds. It was the Knights Templar, the cult of Saturn. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And so we what we seen out of Lady Gaga, just like Marilyn Manson and all the rest of them, Sting, that motherfucker, y'all don't know Sting, the rock artist Sting, motherfucker did a whole Aleister Crowley ritual on one of his goddamn his videos. But if you didn't know what the ritual was, you wouldn't have known what the fuck he was doing. You'd have just been watching it like a video, but the shit was actually a whole goddamn ritual by Aleister Crowley. So you gotta watch, you gotta watch these motherfuckers. You gotta watch them. Okay, but just to show you, I think I got one where I show you where she went on goddamn Ellen DeGenerate. Yeah, that I had to, and that's when she was on Ellen DeGenerate, and she got the goddamn Saturn. And I got when you come and you see the one on the music, you will see they be having the earrings, the ring, Saturn tattoos, and just like Mike, and they pledge their allegiance. Okay, they pledge their allegiance to this God. So don't get out of it. And if you, like I said, I'll make you realize that you've been in the shit all along. It ain't like you can't see it. You don't want to see it. And your consciousness don't even, it don't tell. It's there, but when you, like I say, you don't believe it, then go to any Capitol building, state capitol, national capitol in the Western world, and see who they allegiance to is Rome. Every Capitol building, state or federal in the Western world, is a replica of a Roman temple. Period. And then when I show you all the regalia that come out of Rome, and it is what it is. Wake up. All right, family, hit that subscribe button right now. Don't you get away from it. Please share this so the family can get this information, and they can, and so this sharing this is like on that movie They Live, when you put them glasses on and you can see them goddamn skeletons and shit. Them, you take them off, it look like regular people, and then you put the glasses on, you see it ain't nothing but skeletons and faces of demons and shit. You say, God damn, this is this General Seti and Sarah Susan Seti YouTube page is them kind of glasses, nigga. When you come over here and you get a chance to see what it really is. This is General Sarah Susan Seti. Say, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Hit that goddamn subscribe button, like the video, and share right now. Black Power.